Good morning, disco people. It's Saturday the 9th of July 2016, and as you see it's 10 past 10. I've been busy this morning fiddling around with bits and pieces. I have a corporate event this evening, or this afternoon rather, at Northampton Saints Rugby Club. It's a corporate event. I think they have it there year on year. This was booked through an agent. I went to see the venue during the week. It's one of these venues that have like multiple suites or function rooms. I just wanted to make sure where to park. Found out it's on the first floor. There is a lift stroke stairs, so my plan is to get there about 3:30 because of the stairs stroke lift. Rather be earlier than late. I hate being late, it stresses me out. There's a band tonight. We've got to cram into a small area. I'll show you that. It's a very large room, but where they put me and the band, it's actually, they've put us in a very small area facing the wrong way, but we shall see. I'm just about to really go to the lock-up and load up, and I'll let you have a look. The area is very small, so I don't need my bigger lights. The smaller lights will do, and we're all waiting for the summer. It's a bit drizzly this morning. I don't know if the sun's coming out or not. It's very humid. I feel very humid, very sticky. But there we go, it's English summer. It's a busy weekend for sports-wise. Sunday you've got the Euros finals and Wimbledon and finals all going on this weekend. And I think the weekend after is the Olympics, which I think has been all lost because of the Euros, I think, anyway. Not particularly into the Olympics, to be honest with you. But there we go. I'll catch up with you all later on. It's funny really, I looked back on my YouTube clip from last week, which is completely different to what I've normally done. I have about 40 subscribers to my channel, which is probably not a lot compared to some others, but I noticed that no one actually views the videos anymore. So you get notifications, I believe, as far as I can recall, and people put them out there, but as a subscriber, no one's looking. But there you go. I'm just trying this as a bit of difference for the next couple of weeks, and I shall see whether or not it's worth continuing doing it this way or back to what I used to do. Anyway, I didn't take any footage last week of the dance floor particularly because only 12 adults I think turned up and about 12 kids of various ages. Not a lot of people. They weren't really doing anything much apart from sitting and eating and drinking, and if they had a good time, it's fantastic. The lady who booked me did send me an email on the Monday, I think, or the Sunday night, thanking me for a good time, even though no one turned up. But there we go. As I said, I think last week, it's gone, done, another move on, and we're moving on to this week. So I'll catch you all later. Hi, it's 1:45. I've been to a lock-up, got the van sorted, and now it's time to have something to eat and sort of get ready. I plan to leave about 3 to get to the venue about 3:30ish. I don't know about you guys, but I don't tend to eat a big heavy meal when I'm working. As it's summer, I've got myself a little salad. I don't eat too much because the worst thing is you want to go to the toilet. So I'm eating early. I've got a light lunch here, salad, chicken, fish. I don't tend to have a big meal before I work, and people are generous to ask about, do you want something to eat at a buffet, etc. I always decline. Because as you know, the food's been out room temperature for hours and hours and hours, but I do nibble some sweets or chocolates at the end. But anyway, that's my life. You can see there's a few balloons knocking around up the stairs. We wanted a few balloons, so we got a few balloons. There's more balloons. There's an arch. So that's where the lift comes out of, and then you turn into this room. So there's a balloon arch. And more balloons. Balloon mad. Balloon mad. And if you're into rugby, rugby pitch. As you can see, this is quite a long room, one side, and a long room that side. What they've done, they put the band and me here. So, that's the space. This space here, so the speakers are facing straight to the window. This bit here, hence the lights. You know, pocket spot, inno pocket roller, and my laser, and that's it. Got a couple of uplights on the floor, mega tripars. Actually, the group's all set up. Did their sound check. Left the building. They're not on till later on. There's a little party bar there for Cam, which I have myself. Got a versatile light. Sure mics. Everything's done on the iPad. The equaliser, the amps, all done on the iPad. Back here, got the inner pocket rollers, inner pocket spots, and my little laser. As you can see, it's not a big place. They've got uplights around the room, which are actually the same as mine, except for different colours to match the balloons which are hanging around there. Don't know how long the balloons will be there for. They're quite annoying when you walk through. When you walk through them, you want to pull them. It's very bright, so no lights, very bright. Bit background music. Guests are walking in. Corporate event. Got a timetable, they're here too. We shall see. When it gets dark, it'll get dark, what, about 10 o'clock, I think. I think the band's playing that time. We shall see what the lights look like. I'd love to lay that slightly different actually, but we shall see what it looks like. Inner rollers are picking up the stand, and it's still pretty light. It's only, I think, come to 9:30, and they're all over the place. Fill up the floor and fill up the walls. Okay, disco people. I just got in a few minutes ago. It's 2 o'clock. I actually wasn't working that far, funny enough. It took me ages to pack down because I just saw the stairs and lift. I had to put, I think, 2 journeys and move the van and all sorts of different things. But anyway, I'm home now. I've had to have a drink. I've had a Kit Kat, have a break, got the kettle on, chill out for a bit, and then go to bed. Tonight was for an agent. I didn't do any videoing of the dance floor because I didn't get permission, and I needed permission, and I normally do it myself on my booking forms. Catering manager said it was a good night. I thought it was a bit of a strange one myself. Had a band doing 2 sets, 45 minutes each. It was a corporate event. I was overdressed. I came out black dicky bow tie, thinking it was a proper corporate black tie event. It wasn't. People came in shirts and jeans, and it was called a summer ball, so a bit strange anyway. Another one bites the dust. Next week's slightly different. It's a wedding, again for an agent. I've been to the venue before. It's a room turnaround. I hate room turnarounds, but hey ho, what can you do? I don't normally do it myself. If someone tells me to turn around, I normally avoid the booking, or I really increase the price. So, yeah, again, it was a very small dance floor area. The room was big, but the way they laid it out, hence I took the inno pocket range, and they definitely do a job. I can't really say any more than that. I feel a bit shattered right now. My body aches, as they say. Tomorrow Sunday. Normally I don't do much the next day. I try to avoid anything. It'd be great if the sun was out, just laid out in the sun and get some heat on these old bones. But anyway, that's for me, over and out. Hope everyone had a good night, whoever's watching these videos, and I'll catch you again. Over and out. Bleep.